shattered. We used to have a beautiful reef out here, you know.
It's not private.
Sarah is going to take a bath.
All right.
Oh. Fred, leave him alone. Come on, Harry. All right. You want to go up?
Okay. Harry is coming.
Careful, Cully.
These are okay.
5 months.
Oh, the same color, yeah. But isn't that a different?
No, they're
They
all the
have
same.
different colors.
They all have different colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, big man.
Yep. So have you ever been bitten before?
Yeah. A couple of times.
Badly?
No, not really.
Well, no limbs are missing, right? Hurry, run out backside, you know. Today is a very different kind of vlog. We are heading outside of Portland. We are heading into the parish of St. Thomas, and we will be checking out a crocodile sanctuary. Woo! So yeah guys, we are heading to a crocodile sanctuary. We're going to get a tour and stuff like that, so stay tuned for that if you are interested. What's that?
Getting stressed.
Car, please don't get stuck.
Seriously, please do not.
If we follow Google Maps, we're not in the car road right now. Seems like we're on the right track now. Hopefully. There's a gate there that is only half open.
We're not driving into some kind of trap. You know, like Chainsaw Massachusetts or whatever it's called. No, Massacre was it, right?
Yeah, massacre. Alright, so I guess I would private property of crocodile habitat.
Oh, yes.
Alright.
Please open the gate, ma'am.
I'm sure no crocodile gets it. You're right. In front and backward. Forward, mommy, forward! Let's go! What? Stop! Let's get her in! Come, Mello, come! Come, Mello, come! Hurry up! Hurry up! Let's go!
I don't want any crocodile.
She made it back safely!
It's alive! Alright, so let's go continue on this path. Let's see if we see no crocodile. But they have one big property then, man.
Humongous one.
Humongous! What is this?
Right.
Fiberglass boat in the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, look at just fence it in.
Oh, we made it. We made it. We made it. Hey my lovelies, so once we arrived at the location, we jumped straight into a whole learning experience. So I decided that I would split this video in a two-part series. This video is mainly going to be about the crocodiles, and in part 2 we will learn about the property, yellow snake, them planning to do an Airbnb at that location, and other small details. So please stay tuned.
It's the only government sanctuary. It's endorsed, man, you're gonna get wet. It's the only endorsed government sanctuary in Jamaica for wildlife.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all run by me. Built by me, run by me.
So how you got the idea to do it?
I've been in crocs in Jamaica for 40 years. I've been keeping the croc program alive in Jamaica.
Okay.
Because they were killing, well, they are
Yeah, I
killing
know
them.
they were killing them flying because years ago we had a couple of them in Port Antonio in the river.
Yeah, they're not there anymore.
I know because they killed or caught them or whatever. I remember, but I had a marina in Port Antonio, and
Okay.
they would come from the river round to my marina every evening, big, you know, and
That's
lie
what they
down and look around and kind
They
of
won't
watch,
trouble
you
you.
know. Fun.
They won't hurt you unless you trouble them.
Huh?
Unchurch Maria?
Yes.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Of course.
you know,
What do
remember,
you mean?
remember Eva?
It's my adopted son.
Oh, I know that. Me and there, straight.
Yeah,
And the
man.
day when the kitchen catch a fire.
You're
I am
there
the
and
one, me
lie.
So what a small world.
Say, look, that resemble.
Uh-huh.
So you had, which marina you had?
Hunches.
That's right, okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
You might know my brother, Ainsley Henriquez.
Mm.
Jewish, you know,
Me and names.
Heritage Trust.
You know, if I see
Yeah.
the face,
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah.
But names
okay,
can't work with me ever.
okay. So, come out to the sun, because it is hot. Come, and kids. It's an all-inclusive situation. It's an acre facility. We have large crocodiles here, we have breeding groups here.
Okay.
We're head starting. I'm doing something for the government to repopulate certain areas with young crocodiles. So we actually have a head start program. So animals you see out there are head start animals.
Okay.
So we have everything from hatchlings that were born last year right up to 3-year-olds. We're starting to release some of the 3-year-olds that are in an enclosure there. So this is what we're doing. I do rescues, rehabilitation, education, everything that you name. It's a one-stop croc shop.
Okay.
I actually do other endangered species too, like I do marine turtles, rescues.
Yes,
I also do pond turtles, which are now protected by local law. Our native pond
Oh, they
turtle.
are?
Yeah, now they
Oh,
are.
I knew about the others. But
No, our pond turtle is now protected by
Wow.
local, not international.
Yeah, yeah.
I do yellow snakes,
Oh.
which I hadn't wanted to do basically, but we're getting rescues now, so we have to. So we have yellow snakes here.
So
Yeah.
how old was this croc here?
That guy, he was probably in his 30s. He was an old, bad-minded crocodile that lived on Holland Bay.
That's true.
And I caught him back in 2013, and he got a prolapsed penis 3 years later. And got it necrotic, he got it, we couldn't save him, the vet and I couldn't save him. And
Okay.
he got a massive systemic infection. And he
Oh.
died. But he was missing a third of his tail.
A
He was a
third?
strong tail animal, yeah. But he was aggressive. Yeah. But we have big crocs here. We have big crocs.
Nelly. See that?
That's the name of the cat?
Yeah, she's very possessive. She hates dogs, and she attacked somebody's dog yesterday. Yeah, I know.
Serious, Nelly?
Yeah.
Bad girl.
You can't love my back with you.
Bad girl.
That girl, Nelly. That's my girl now.
Well, I was in St. Mary, you know, up at my property on the White River Valley, but I had to close it in a few years ago because the government, the Prime Minister called me and said, Lawrence, move to Holland Bay. Because the cruise ship people are getting a little upset. They're afraid that people on the White River might get because the
Oh,
property's on the
yeah, yeah,
So I close it and I move down here.
yeah. Okay. So it was a sanctuary up
Yeah.
that side as well?
I
Okay.
had a sanctuary at Surge Island Dairies in the 90s when I worked there. I've had sanctuaries since 1982
Oh, okay.
in different areas. But this is now more permanent because this is right in the wetland.
Yeah.
But that's the sea over there by about half a mile away, in Holland Bay.
Okay.
And then you have the wetland right along the coast.
Okay.
And you have the canal systems. You have waterways all through the property and next property. And it's a huge place. Pirate? You want to behave yourself? Yeah, alright, you can come. You can come. Yeah, Pirate's under here. He won't trouble you.
No, we are not afraid of dogs.
No,
that's
it's a
dog.
crocodile.
Crocodile.
Ah, excuse me.
Hi, pirate.
Hi,
Two
guys.
dogs on here.
We're used to people.
Yeah, but with the kids, I have to be very. Not that they're going to, you know. I just don't want any rock. No, they won't. They won't. They eat chicken. And then we have another loose male because the breeding season. I have to move him out. He stays out.
How old is he?
Pirate. He's probably around 13, 14 years old. He's a rescue from Morant Bay.
You see it, Bella?
Eh?
Like in draw back in tongue, you can't see
Yeah,
inside
the
their
big
mouth.
No, you can't see. No, you don't have any tongue.
He's tame.
They don't have any tongue?
So what that him a draw back?
So if him
Just
have a
lack
mouth open like that,
in
Yeah, he's
like-
just chilling.
That's so weird.
You can see by his body posture.
Look in his
Yeah,
mouth, you
yeah,
don't
he's
see no
really
tongue.
yeah.
You think in tongue in draw back or
No,
something?
he just lack in short.
He's not.
I have no tongue. Right down there, your tongue right down
He's
there.
like,
But he's. Hey! Leave him alone.
ooh.
Yeah. Now what you have
quarreling
here?
here?
These are breeders. That's Fred. That's one of his females. He has another female over there. That's
Oh,
Louise.
also he's protected his
Yeah, that's a
women
nest
there
site,
now.
but they haven't nested yet. That's Louisa's nest site, which I have to now redo. Because they're not quite ready yet, but they're getting in there. Harry had to move him. He got into the wrong enclosure. He climbed the gate and got over
Ah, they can
And-
climb the gate?
Oh, not this, as a lower gate inside. We've got crocs in the middle there as well,
Yeah.
big crocs. But Harry is walking around causing mischief right now.
Harry's this one
That's
here?
Harry, yeah.
Okay.
He's not supposed to be out here.
Okay.
He's one-eyed. He's a left eye. His left
So
eye.
how would you transport him now? Just lift him up?
Yeah.
He's tame enough so you can just lift him up? or-
No. You, have
You
to
tie
restrain-
their-
No, you have to. I've had like these animals. I've had from they were little.
Yeah, so yeah, they know you.
But like, there's another male there. The female's in there. That's another breeding pair. That's Harry's brother, but he's much bigger. Harry was more of a. I had got the two of them. They were caught in Clarendon in a fish pond and carried to the zoo, and he lost his eye in the process. About this long when I got them. I've had them for 10 years. This is breeding season now, so the males don't want anybody near the females, and they're very possessive. And Harry's just doing what he's not supposed to do, which is basically upset everybody.
Okay. He's like a younger sibling, right?
Well, his female has been taken over by another bigger male.
Oh.
And he unfortunately decided to go to our next enclosure, which he shouldn't go to because that's where two big females and a very big male live. And one of the females sort of roughed him up a bit. So I opened the fence and pulled him out. I didn't want, because these are big enclosures.
Yeah.
And they're all natural.
Yeah.
So if they were free, would they live in groups or more
No,
like
they're not.
like
No,
a family?
no. Not this species.
Yeah.
Very individualistic, very territorial.
Okay, so each would have their own. Okay.
That's why
That's why he is going on like that now too.
the problem,
Too close.
you need more habitat. We have no habitat left in Jamaica. So we can't have many crocodiles left. That's the thing. We can put a few back,
Yeah.
but the problem is we can't overpopulate because we just do not have the space.
Yeah.
You know Port Antonio Williams Field?
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be an area maybe?
not big enough. You can
Not
put a
big
few, but not many.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You see, once they get on top of each other, animals will start to swim around and look for other places. That's when they get in trouble.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
But they eat. I use 7 tons of chicken a year here easily.
7 tons?
7 tons.
Wow.
So we have more bees. I got to clean them out a little more. So you can see we have a whole heap of crocs.
And these are about 5 months
All
as well?
5 months old, basically. Yeah.
So when one female croc lays eggs, how many does she?
Varies. A lot of different parameters come into play. Condition of the female, nesting area, quality of nesting area, the health of basically its condition,
Yeah.
the age of the female, all sorts of things.
Okay.
But you can get anything from, say, 12 eggs up to 40, 45.
Oh wow. From one female.
From one female, yeah.
Okay.
But not every egg's going to hatch.
Okay.
Not all eggs are fertile.
Yeah. Mm. Careful, Cully.
These are how
Okay.
old?
5 months.
Oh, the same color, yeah. But isn't that a different?
No, they're
They
all the
have
same.
different colors.
They all have different colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
They think I'm going to feed them. We don't handle them in the sense
at
that
This young age, what do you feed them with? The
Same thing.
same chicken?
chopped chicken gizzard and basically chopped chicken breast with vitamins.
Okay.
I lost some into the wild because I let the nest stay. I normally take the nest and incubate them myself,
Mm-hmm.
but I let them stay and try to time them. And I got a few, but I didn't get everybody. Some escaped out. They're in here and they're over in the canals, everything. But that's all right.
So what might happen to them?
No wrong. I mean,
grow and
yeah, if they can survive.
eventually you might be able to catch
Yeah.
them still, right?
Like those smaller ones there,
Yeah.
they were living in here, and
Oh.
and they got caught. 1 or 2 of them. I caught them back. That's why they're smaller. They were living.
Yeah. It's another. Another
Well, this is it.
if you want.
In the wild,
Little?
you won't find an animal 5 months old in the wild this
That-
big.
Yeah.
They'll normally be like that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because life is
So
hard
this
on
Yeah,
is-
them.
exactly
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's amazing. I really wish there would be more natural habitat for them.
Yeah.
It would be-
But we're still taking. Come, let's have a little walk around so you can see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
This time of the day, they are out, some of them. So we set it up, we built this place in 3 months.
Oh.
Started from, we used the excavator and just cleaned it all out. It was all full of racina and bush and everything. And I dug up ponds, put up half a mile, there's half a mile of fence here.
Wow.
I built a fuel station, everything. I did everything for 100,000 US.
Okay.
Including the it's all off grid, all
Yeah,
solar powered.
I saw
everything.
that's the
Mhm,
first
5
thing I
kilowatts.
realized
Yep.
that you have solar.
We're in totally
Oh, you get your water.
canal water,
Yeah.
but we don't use it for drinking.
No.
I
the
filter it.
rainwater
I
from
filter
it.
it for domestic purposes, but not for drinking.
Yeah.
So you have a female in here. She's hiding around. Zena, she was out earlier. Zena, she'll show up a little more.
They listen
So
to
how-
their names?
Oh yeah. She's a good breeder. That's her nest site right there.
Oh, okay.
She's where she is. She's there.
Come up here so you see right?
Yeah, we'll have to dig it. When the backhoe is fixed,
So
we'll
this
dig
is
these
the
back.
nest?
That's a nest site. That was used last year. We're going to now tear it down.
This
and
is the
redo
nest
it.
site?
So
Yeah.
what they really do? They kind of dig out and or
They dig a hole in the ground, but
and
they
then they put the eggs in
That's
and put
right.
something over it.
they just cover it back.
Okay.
Like turtles.
Yeah.
The difference between them and turtles is they watch their nests.
Oh, they do.
Turtles just
Yeah,
go.
no, I know.
Oh yeah.
No, these stay on guard. These are very good mothers, and they will hatch out the babies. The babies can't hatch out themselves, so
Oh, no, so she
they have
would
to open the
have-
nest.
Oh.
You'll hear them calling, when they're ready.
Yeah,
You hear
and
them
then she
noise.
come and
And then she opens
do
up.
what she have to
Mhm.
do. All right.
Oh yeah, yeah, she's in here.
I think those are really animals that are
These are highly
well
intelligent animals.
Yeah,
I hear
misinterpreted.
her.
These are more like
Here.
birds than lizard gloss.
Yeah.
They're very closely related to birds.
Yeah.
More closely related, in fact, than other reptiles.
Oh,
So
like from dinosaur time.
yeah, well, they actually are, they're Crocodiles. They're actually older than dinosaurs.
Oh,
They're older than dinosaurs?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they've been around a lot longer.
Okay.
So this is another nest site, which you see it's scoured.
Mm-hmm.
That's Julie. Julie's the other female in here.
yeah,
with
that
Fred.
we saw from that.
You saw
side.
Louise.
Yeah. Oh,
Julie's
Louise.
somewhere here.
Okay.
This is Louise's nest is there. Julie's nest is here.
Okay. And if they have nests there and there, they don't fight each other, or they don't even protect each other, or how that works?
We do have situations. We had a nest down. We had 2 nests down here, and the big female, the big one, Daisy, she laid her nest, but her nest she laid low. She didn't go in the berm. So what she did was she laid low, and the water table was high, and the nest got waterlogged. I only saved one egg. 40 eggs, and I only got one.
Oh my God.
But then she came and she took the other ones, babies.
That's what I was wondering.
They will do it.
Okay.
Because she's a
This
dominant.
is another nest?
Yeah, but I was experimenting with her. I moved the male.
Oh,
I have 5 in here. I have 2
yeah, one
males
right
and
here.
3 females.
Where?
But she showed signs she
right
wanted
here.
to breed. But she's a bit young. So I put something there, but she didn't do anything.
Okay.
So these are big, this enclosure here alone is 6,000 square feet.
Whoa.
Daisy? Lizzie?
Oh, that's a big one.
Daisy and Elizabeth. They're around. But they board into another section. I have to go lock it up back. So they're all over the place in here right now. But these are good sized crocs.
So how do you remember all of the names?
Oh,
Come on.
used to.
Like
If it's, I know, but still, if
I
it's,
could have
if it's,
200 large crocodiles here, I know everyone.
That's what I was thinking. This is it.
Mommy, you can't even remember the names of your 4 children.
Of course I remember.
No.
She remembers the name, she just doesn't remember who it belongs to.
Yeah. What I try to show people, this is not a zoo or an attraction. This is basically a place to come and learn.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily see crocs all the while. I had people here the other night. They came at 5:30, some old friends of mine, and they stayed till 7:30, and they were using headlights and walking around looking at crocs.
Oh.
So you can see the channels that they bore out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we are lucky to see what we see right now.
Oh yeah, you can come like 8 o'clock in the morning, and you'll see most of them out.
Okay.
It's a little bit dampish here
Yeah.
because of the low lying area. But sometimes you don't see anything. Come in the middle of the day, you don't see everybody is sort of hiding up.
Running
Yeah.
from the sun. Also, you have a pump down to kind of change.
That's Elizabeth.
That's Elizabeth.
That's the smaller of the females. Yeah. The other one's a bit bigger, and the male is huge.
Okay.
That's Lizzie. She's a subordinate female. She's not the dominant.
So do you always put 1 male croc with 2 female
No.
crocs, or?
No. I do 1-1, I do 1-2. I very rarely do 1-3 because I don't have enough females to go around.
Okay.
Now right now I have 3.
And do you interchange them, or
No.
do they keep?
No, once I can match them up,
That's it.
Yeah, they will pair for a long time.
Okay.
They're pretty good at that. Hi girly girl. What happened?
Hello. Looks like she's just relaxing in the sun for a bit.
Get a little suntan.
Yeah, because when it comes into the breeding season, I like to stock them up as much as possible, bulk them up,
Yeah.
because normally when they're getting into breed mode, they tend to go off their food.
Oh, Kali.
Because what happens is they need to build space for the eggs to grow.
Yeah.
If I move the eggs early, incubate myself, I get them back into feeding as quickly as possible so that I can bulk them up, because sometimes they will breed like 2, 3, 4 years straight, which I don't really like. I like
Kali, no.
and then,
Food, really.
yeah, then
How
if they
long
don't,
the eggs are in the belly?
about 5 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
And then nearly 3 months full incubation in the ground. That's another nest area here.
Yeah,
This is the one that drowned.
Oh.
Yeah, so
only
she
one
went
came
down.
out, yeah.
So what I'm going to do here now is clear this away, mesh, and then berm.
Yeah.
So she can't go down too
Yeah.
deep. She nested here the year before. Daisy nested here last year, and they swapped.
Okay.
But then Daisy came and took her babies. Dug out the nest and took the babies. And she can't fight Daisy. Daisy's too big. Daisy's
So how much bigger is Daisy than this now?
a bit bigger.
Oh wow.
You have Max. He's a lone male. I have a female for Max at the zoo. The guy at the zoo who runs the zoo is my friend. And he has a female which I can get.
Okay.
So she's a bit old. She's never bred. She was in captivity all her life. There. See the water moving? Max? Max?
Yeah, I see the bubbles.
Yeah. Max? He's busy defending his fence line against the male, the big male over there. There's another big male.
Oh, okay.
This is only a 9-footer, young male. Max? Yeah, he's guarding the fence line right now. but he's in the water here. But yeah, he's being shy. He normally comes up and says hello. Max! Let's see if we find the part of the reason why he's being shy today. See over here? Could be the big male is over in that section. He's not supposed to be there.
Okay.
I see what looks like the big guy over there. But they're always supposed to stay over there, but they busted out through under the fence. So I have to seal it back and get back my space because they're not supposed to be there. Daisy and him might be over there actually, in that section.
So if you have work to do in there now,
I just go in.
you just go in. They would never do anything.
So is it kind of a thing that they know that you are?
Well, you still have to be careful with some of them. Some, especially like if they have babies, like Daisy. They'll chase you.
Mothers.
Oh, they'll hurt you.
Okay.
They will hurt you.
But they do recognize that you're a familiar person
Oh, yeah.
compared to a stranger. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever been bitten before?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Badly?
No, not really.
Well, no limbs are missing,
Not
right?
enough to incapacitate me.
Okay.
All right, that's the problem. Come here. This
Yeah,
is a
you can see him.
This is big crop.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see part of.
This is an old male croc from Portmore. He was abused. I took it. Come.
Whoa! Yes, you are really big. Whoa! Yes, you are really big.
That's close to 13 feet.
13
Big
feet?
animal.
Yep.
This you do not
Big,
want
big.
to get in touch with. This will hurt you.
Well, luckily you have him. And at least he's not getting abused anymore.
No. Slasher, come here.
Come in.
Come, boy.
Ooh.
Come on.
What kind of big man?
Yep. Sorry to disturb you.
You don't want that at Port Antonio.
No.
No. I was a bit smart.
Crocodile.
Yeah, he looks like he is kind of irritated.
Yeah, he's in his 40s.
Wow. How old can they get, by the way?
50, 60,
Nobody.
70, some of them. Come on.
The rope's coming. Yes. That's rope. That's rope, man.
This is a crocodile.
That's rope. That's rope, man.
This is a crocodile.
He's big, huh? Look here. Much bigger than you. Look.
Yeah, that's not something you want to play with.
No. I don't have any desire to
That's about 12 foot, 700 pounds.
700 pounds.
It's only like 3.5 times my weight. Almost.
Port Antonio Marina wouldn't really want anything that size.
No, they were, but they were pretty big already, you know, like what you have on here.
8 feet.
That's a Port Antonio Marina. Be a trouble.
And you know they're no trouble, nobody and nothing. They just lie down. Look like they were there like for an hour every day, and then they go back to the river.
They will kill
It
them.
was like, oh, let's go in the town a bit, you know.
They will kill them.
I know, it's awful. They had some in Williamsfield too, and killed them.
They had him in Orange Bay. They had some around at Turtle Cove.
Yeah.
They killed them.
And then they claim how much them kill picnic this.
They don't kill nobody. We
know.
killed nearly 1,500 people last year. By the gun, basically. I mean, who's more dangerous? Not the crocodile. We are.
Exactly.
But that's a beautiful animal.
Yeah, very. These how you call them? They come up on the back. I mean, they're very distinct
Oh yeah,
with him.
he's cute. Yeah, he's a young guy. I mean, he's
What are they called?
the scutes.
Scutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's probably 25 to 27 years old. He hasn't reached 30 yet. So he's a young boy. I'm gonna give him 2 females.
Ooh, you can party.
Yes. Take that off from me, please. And
If I went down here. Here. Another step. See him?
Because I hear noises, I'll try and see what's happening.
He lives here.
Yeah, it's a big place. Just gotta see what I'm gonna do. Just give me 2 minutes just to check what's going on.
All right. No
But
problem.
sometimes they do get into places where they shouldn't get and do things. When the breeding season is on, everybody gets angry.
So this is Pirate, guys. He's just chilling under the house.
No, it's not sleeping. It's lying down there, relaxing.
Here we have some baby crocs.
See, we don't use heavy duty balls. Because they can bite into or hurt their teeth, you know. But if they use hard stuff, it'll break their teeth. I just gotta run down here.
Yeah, no problem.
Fred, come here. Come here. Go on.
Hello.
Go on round. Go on round. Go on. Now. Go on.
Fred girl a come there now.
Go on, Fred.
My females.
Go on.
The next female in
Oh,
the
you
life.
give no gay. Wow.
Yeah.
Sit down.
I told you move on back to there. Hello.
Crocodile.
Yeah, just watch Harry for me, yeah?
So apparently they have a twin crocodile down here as well. As in, they came out of the same egg. Not sure which one it is.
See if I even can when I eat it later, go food on it and just feed. Mangoes and smell it, you smell it. They deal with the wicked. So we find
They're
one way.
dangerous, man.
You have the yolk same way, full of a lot of blood, and a baby one, but that it never live so long. So me say twin crocodile born regular. I just see the born in the wild, but then I have that time there.
Yeah, to kind of
If we-
protect, I mean, save them.
It happened this year. Perfect. It happened this year, man. So I eat where me watch them this morning. Yeah, those guys are cool.
Hello. Is it a crocodile?
It's a crocodile.
See?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, man, we got a friend who come right at the gate there, so when you come and see cooks and say, I'm not coming this way.
I mean, if they're afraid of dog already, if Jamaicans so afraid of dogs already. I mean, imagine crocodiles.
Hey, hey,
Go down there, so.
where's the
Bust two big laugh and make two sound down there, so I say, even like what I want, say, the one, so I want you run, come. Run, come. I say, I think I could catch you.
crocodile.
You know, so mommy do story time on YouTube and she talk about all of them story there.
Eh?
At the Huntress Marina and stuff.
Yeah, we are the hunters, Marina right now.
You say, oh, I say, Marina, and I say, Huntress. That's my place. That's my place. I come shoot there before I go out in the town on Friday night time, Thursday night time. Yeah.
Those were the days.
So what was the problem? There were
No, the male, the big male,
Mhm.
and the big female, they're in the annex, which they took over. And he and the other big male in the middle were grumbling.
oh, okay.
That's the problem. Everybody else is, I've got two pairs in the middle. They're fine. The other pair is by the annex, which they've broken into. And that's the problem. But we're going to seal that back
Okay.
and move them out. They're moving backwards and forwards. So that was the big guy making a noise. Yeah.
Was it like kind of a warning, like stay out?
Basically, he's warning the other male. The other male is huge too. He's a big problem.
Apparently they definitely don't like kitties.
That would be bad.
I've had
They
these two
definitely
get
not
together.
like kitty.
It wasn't pretty. It
Kitty
bust the
meat.
fence when they had flooding last year, but they didn't actually really hurt
I don't
it.
know trouble kitty.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, see kitty a roam round.
This one would kill that
free.
one. No, this one's dangerous.
Okay.
The other one is full of noise and
Hey
bravado.
Kiki.
This one is the one you
Hey
have to kill.
Kiki.
This one will murder.
Tiara.
Kale? Nicht alleine. Wenn du da hingehen willst, musst du
Hey,
Bescheid
Mama.
sagen, ne?
Yeah, as long as I know where the kids are and where the animals are. What I try to show people is that, look, They are dangerous, or can be dangerous, because they've got sharp teeth and they're very powerful animals. But on the whole, they don't like people. They want to keep away from people.
Yeah.
People just observe them, look at them, don't trouble them, you're safe.
Yeah.
But tease them, provoke them, you never know.
Well, I mean, it's understandable,
Yeah,
right?
you
I
never
mean,
know.
if
You
we get
never
teased
know.
and provoked, what are we doing, right? We are attacking too. So, I
Right.
mean, come on.
And with the breeding season on, testosterone levels are
Yeah,
high,
even worse.
you know, and this is an active breeding season.
So how do you know when the breeding season has started? Is there like,
You see the behavior pattern.
okay, so they just change in behavior?
They get very horny.
Well, that is basically it.
Okay.
That is
and
why
more
I-
territorial, I guess, right?
That's exactly right. That's why I want to bring the females and put them in and start working them
Yeah.
with the males.
Yeah.
Because I have to watch, because sometimes they're not compatible. Sometimes a female doesn't like a male. And if she doesn't like a male, you better move her out. Because she could get kicked hard.
Okay.
They will turn on them.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they will.
You don't like me, you can feel it.
Like a Jamaican man.
Like a
And
Jamaican
you
man.
end up with a dead
Eh?
you
Like
end
a
up with a-
Jamaican man, eh?
you end up with a dead or damaged female. You don't want that.
No, of course not.
No. So you have to you can get an idea. I mean, Zina's a fiery little female, and she's a good nester. I had twins from her this year, last year, should I say? I had one egg, one egg, two babies, one egg. That's rare.
That does. I was just saying that doesn't happen often.
And not only that,
And both of them
Crocodile.
survived, or
they're in there right now. One has a little bit of a kink in the tail, so you know it. And their patterning is very similar.
This one is who?
oh yeah, well.
This one is
This one is who again?
Here he comes, Rogue.
Rogue.
He has a cave under the banking right to the left of his head. Right there, that's the cave entrance on the bank. That's a big croc. Okay.
No.
He's hand fed.
He's hand fed.
He comes and he doesn't feed in the water.
Oh.
And he doesn't eat whole chickens. You have to quarter.
Oh, you are
You have to. Oh, he's
chop up all that need one
have him
preferences.
culinary.
Spoiled.
Spoiled.
Spoiled crop.
He's spoiled.
Very, very spoiled. Spoiled.
Very high maintenance.
Yeah. He's a spoiled crop. You can't just throw chicken in the ground.
Him spoil them.
Spoiled this one.
This one specifically.
That's what I was saying. I saw the water running through there, so you kind of
It's a natural system.
Kind of
Yeah, it's all.
move it around.
Yeah, there's no,
Okay.
there are no, all the big ponds,
They look like in the sky.
there's no concrete.
Yeah.
The a couple of little pools have concrete, just little soak pools, but all the big wetland is all natural. So water pumps into the wetland, filters back out into the canal system.
Oh wow, good. So you basically have
It's a
all this-
natural system. It's a natural wetland
Yeah.
with some chain link fence around.
Wonderful.
It's the nearest thing you can get to pure conservation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's unique. It's
Definitely.
the only sanctuary, in fact, in the world for this species. The only official sanctuary, basically, for this species in the world. And they're found in 17 different locations in the Caribbean basin. They're found South Florida, through Central America, Mexico, right down into Colombia, parts of Venezuela, couple in Peru and Ecuador, Cuba, Dominican Republic. I don't think there's anything much left in Haiti. They're probably too unique and all of that. But we have the only sanctuary which deals really with this animal.
Yeah. Wow. That's very interesting.
Yeah, and we're not, as I said, he's a beautiful animal. See when it comes up. Gorgeous beast.
Come on up, buddy.
Come say hi.
That's where your problem is. Because a size animal like that is intimidating. They normally just bang the head.
Yeah, because
He did it too. He did it too. He did it a few days ago. He just lifted himself right out like that.
It's a really heated season here.
Yeah, very heated.
This man here well want something, man.
Yeah, I mean, I got to get the females.
But if you save so many and there is no space really
For the small
them,
animals,
how
they
you
have a
gonna-
chance.
Yeah. Oh, so you could wild
Yeah, we don't put out big animals.
Yeah. No, I understood that
Yeah.
part, but I mean, every year there will be more
Well,
crops. And
that's the point. That's what I told the government. I said, I'm only basically doing this to inject a few. We're not populating the whole place. Otherwise, I'll have people calling me up every minute, come and take up your crocodiles. We don't want that. What we want to do, inoculate a few here, a few there. And let it see how it goes.
Okay.
But if we try to go too much, too quick,
Yeah.
then we'll have problems.
Okay.
I told him that I will do it, I can do it for you, show you everything, no problem. But we do it easy.
Yeah.
That's why the first lot, that lot there, and this lot here, which is over 60 animals, they're not going elsewhere. They're going out into here. So that gives them an extra 2 years to look for another little area where they can put a few.
I was asking you before, how do you finance all this?
Interesting.
Interesting.
All right.
Yeah, that's left.
When I bought my property in St. Mary, up on the White River Valley, by the Blue Hole, right where the big tourist attraction is, I'm on the St. Mary side. There was no tourism. So I bought the property. I came back, I was working in London. I stopped doing crops at Surge Island in 98. And I went to London for a few years to work. So I put it all down and let them get on with it. And they messed it up. So I came back, quit my job, sold up what I had, came back, bought a property up in the White River Valley, and started back again.
Yeah.
And then of course cruise ship people started to get, you know, I was getting visitors, I was getting 20,000 people a year coming to the place. And because people want to see what I was doing. So I used up my funding to do all of that. So when they told me to move, I turned around to them and said, okay guys, I'll move down here.
So you did have this here already?
No,
Oh.
the people that own this property are friends of mine.
Oh,
In fact,
so
we
you
know
want
each
to
other from
understand
as a
that
little
would be
boy.
a good
So,
property.
yeah, because it's a big property. This is 2,500 acres. This property is 2,500 acres. Yeah, and they own about 10,000 acres between Portland and St. Thomas.
Alright.
They're the largest landholders in eastern Jamaica, the Jones family, FM Jones. So I said to them, look, I don't have enough money to rebuild a sanctuary. Take my property, we sell it, or you give me money now, and then you can sell the property and I'll take the difference. But you see, with the politics in Jamaica, if the other side see them doing that, they're going to make. So, my friends abroad, international conservation people, they donated me money. Said, Lawrence, go build a sanctuary and go back to and do your thing.
Nice, good.
So they gave me $100,000 to go build a place.
They come to like, oh.
Yes,
Which is basically nothing. I mean,
done it.
Yeah, you definitely did.
it is amazing what you have done.
Yeah, he was one of the people who was building it too,
Yeah.
fencing and all of that.
Yeah.
So
So when you jump up,
I sold the property. Well, it's actually being sold. They're paying for it
Walk
part. But I sold my property for 4 times what I bought it for. So I get back money. So I'm using some of that money now to finance. I get help from Gatorland in Orlando because I work with the Americans. We're all part of the crop group.
Yeah.
And they come here like 4 times a year and spend time with me, go bush and all of that.
Tomorrow.
So I get help.
Yeah.
But otherwise, from that, it's
hello.
So the
basically
government doesn't give you anything.
that
Well,
what they give me.
I kind of knew the answer already. But
What
I
they
mean,
give me can barely feed the babies for a year.
Yeah. And do you have any deal with any chicken raisers?
I get all my that saves me a lot. I get chicken from the broiler company,
Yeah.
Caribbean Broilers in Kingston.
Oh, okay.
I get the reject chickens,
Okay.
and I run a piggyback with the zoo because the zoo have a few. Some of them are mine, which I gave the zoo years ago. Basically, I used to pick up and give to the zoo and take when I was in St. Mary. Now they pick up for me and take what they need, and I get the majority of it.
Oh, okay.
So my chicken is basically free.
Yeah.
What it costs me
Still
is just to go and pick it up and the rest of it. Once a week. I was hoping to do it once every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But with the bad road and everything, and the amount of chicken with all the pandemic and all of that,
Yeah.
I have to sometimes go once a week. But I've cut back my feeding now, so I'm not too bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you pick them up in Kingston?
Mhm.
Okay.
So when you go to Kingston, what amount you pick up every time?
Well, it all depends. Normally, I can get 300 pounds
Yeah.
at a time.
That can do for the week.
Oh yeah, if they're eating.
Yeah.
But some might not want food.
Yeah, well,
As you can see, some of them are well stocked
But
up.
300 pounds is still a good amount.
Yeah, I keep it. We have deep freezer.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to show with this
Mm-hmm.
is that it doesn't take a lot of money, a lot of resources to actually do something that can help.
Yeah.
Worthwhile. Yes. And that's what I believe firmly.
If you know what you're doing, you're creative and you're passionate and dedicated, you can accomplish a hell of a lot with very little.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're really just going in, you will waste money. And I mean, the government could do this, but it probably takes 3 times as much money to do something like this.
And it would look worse.
Exactly
In no time. They would mash up this place.
Exactly
No.
So in a way, I'm sort of giving back to show them a path. I mean, I am trying to find somebody now who will be able to take over eventually, because I'm not going to do this the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I'm 64 now. And I know my daughters are pressuring me to come to Florida.
Yeah.
And I mean, I got my...
But could you manage in Florida?
I can
my
do
son
work.
lives in Florida.
I have... They want me to come and do work in Florida. Because there's a lot of problems with the pythons, the iguanas and everything. I'm a tracker. I'm used to going in the bush and finding these animals. But for the time being, it's to try and get this, showing them a way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it's done on private land.
Yeah.
It's not done on government land.
All the better,
Yeah, and 7 tons is a good amount of chicken.
Definitely.
And I don't waste any.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see waste chicken.
Yeah, no, it's like if you see they don't want to eat, you will give it to
If
somebody else.
if I waste 0.2% of all I bring in, that's a lot.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So I'm very good.
And you don't want to have any rotten chicken anywhere lying around.
You don't smell
anyway,
any. You don't.
Yeah, you don't smell.
No, definitely not.
We keep it clean.
Everything is
Mhm.
This is a clean plate. This is how it's supposed to be done. So I try to show people, if you're gonna do this, your husbandry has to be first class.
Yeah. No, it's a responsibility for sure.
Well, it is,
But
yeah.
most people do not understand that they have to be responsible with any form of animal, you know.
And I'm responsible for.
A whole lot.
In fact, most of the crop people I work with, or even the international crop people, don't understand how, basically me one with his help doing and the rest
Yeah,
of it.
I mean it's amazing.
How we do it.
Yeah, it is amazing.
You going back?
Come up, man.
You might come up?
Might go up on the island.
Walk up on the island. So we are choose a better spot to come up. More sun there. Oh, come up,
The rough concrete and everything in the gully, he hooked himself in. They've healed up nicely. But you get a little from time to time, yeah.
Like he's really relaxed.
Yeah.
Closing
I
his
think he has a
eye.
little gout. You know they get gout.
Yeah, oh yeah?
Yeah. Crocodiles get gout.
Gout is caused by urine,
Rich foods.
uric acid. Yeah.
Fatty, the chicken.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you feed them the chicken, they build up the fat.
skin.
Yeah. They get a little gout. But that's all right. We what we do is when we see that now, what we do is basically just give him some lean meat every now and again. Cut back on the feed. But it's all right.
So you realize he has.
They're fighting.
Again.
Yeah. He's running Fred. He's running Harry. Fred, come down. Fred, leave him alone. Come on, Harry. All right. You want to go up?
Okay. Harry is coming.
Come on, Harry. Yeah, go on up. Yeah, because that. All right.
Cool down.
He doesn't want him. This is what happens. He does not want him near his females.
Of course.
All right, Fred.
War over a girl, yes. No boy
Sorry,
can't
you
test.
need your own girl.
So they do what we do.
Yeah.
Exactly, it's what I said. What you told us, they're very human, actually. Or we are crocodile. One of the two.
Well, they were here first, so I
They were
guess
here first, so I
we
guess
are
we
crocodile.
Are
Yeah.
Harry, you were warned, you know.
He's beautiful too.
Oh, Harry? He's
Now
blind.
that we see him.
Yeah, he's
He's
blind.
blind on this eye.
Yeah, but the body is
All right, go on, Fred. Go sit down.
well round too.
Oh, we feed our animals. We look after our animals.
I can see that.
Oh,
So if he, where would he go from here now?
oh, he'll go back and he'll climb into the tub.
Okay.
In
Because
one of
that,
these
those
tubs.
tubs are for hatchlings, but he's taken over the top, those two.
Oh.
He climbed on one of those the other day and sat on top of the baby. So he basically they're under here. They have the shallow pools there. They come. He walks around, climbs over the pump when he's ready. You know what I mean? There's another pool in the walkway.
Yeah.
So they just walk around.
So you see adventurous.
I can put him back down, but I'm letting him stay up a bit. Because right now those two, there seem to be a little bit of cut up going on down there, and him adding to the mix would not help. So he can stay up here. This one's deadly afraid of him.
Yeah.
This one will run anytime. This one, he's
So would
Oh.
he attack him?
doesn't really attack him. He just chases him.
Oh,
And he,
just like.
he knows how to escape.
But how does he fit in one of those tubs? Because they're quite small for his.
How does an 8-foot crocodile fit in a tub?
Just
He does it.
he does it.
Yeah, man, him go around.
Bend up and curl up.
Yeah, curl up.
Harry, you're a little troublemaker.
A bad boy, man.
Yeah, he's a
Troublemaker.
climber. He climbs over gates. He does all sorts of things. All right, Fred, behave, man. Go.
But he is here.
Oh, so he's trying to be protective. This is Harry, right?
Yeah.
But he's big, man.
No, but Rob did see him though, and he said when Rob see him, he'll come and
Oh yeah, he might well rush the fence. Harry might have to squeeze that way.
Come, let's get some action.
Come in, bad boy road.
Well, I guess it's since
So,
midday enough time.
when do you start giving them a name?
Normally we reach about 5 feet.
Okay. Because I was saying, like, those you can hardly keep apart when they're so small, right?
Animals that I'm going to keep, I'll name.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is the eye he's blind
He's
on, right?
blind, yeah,
So he can only see on the
Yeah,
other
you can
side.
see exactly that. That's what he's looking at. That's why you see him. He's frozen right now.
Yeah,
He's watching this very, very carefully.
yeah.
So why don't you move then?
No, because this one
Want it
hasn't
to
started to
happen.
move yet.
Oh, he wants it to happen.
He's watching that one too.
So when they open up like this, what does that mean?
He's just basically, crocodiles naturally their mouth will open, you know. The
Okay.
musculature,
Mm-hmm.
like that. Relax it, bam.
Yeah.
So when they actually close their mouth, they're exerting a little bit of control over their muscles. Those two at it again. Yeah, I'll tell you when they're ready.
So this is basically their relaxed stage.
This is a relaxed stage.
Okay.
But he's not relaxed. He's tense because he's watching that. He's
Yeah.
focused on that now.
So when you find one like in the wild, how do you determine their age? Is it by the
Experience.
size?
No, you can determine their age if you do a bit of invasive cutting. You have to cut into the scute.
Okay.
And that will it'll bleed, unfortunately. It's painful unless you use lidocaine. And you can read the rings, the gross rings, like a tree.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't do that. I estimate based on the certain physical attributes I see to the animal,
Yeah.
and I can guess.
Okay.
Sometimes you're a couple of years. It all depends. You can have a 6-foot crocodile that's 15 years old, or you can have a 6-foot crocodile that's only 8 years old.
Yeah.
It all depends on where they've been, their foods,
Yeah.
etc., etc.
He's charging up there.
They're not in already yet.
You're not ready yet?
Not yet. This one hasn't moved. If this one starts to ease up and walk, he might move.
You have to stay here.
Yes, you can't go out on with this
Them don't know
because
you,
you
know,
can
so he
spin.
will bite you.
Yeah, you don't want no.
Yeah,
No,
he doesn't know you and he is tense now.
not with animals.
Alright, make a little movement. Mrs. Something go.
My God, that thing is big now, you see. Lord.
Yeah, Port Antonio Harbour wouldn't want one of those.
Nope.
What's the biggest one you ever?
The biggest one I ever caught, 86, Milk River, Clarendon. It was nearly 16 feet long.
16.
Probably the biggest crocodile ever caught in Jamaica. Yeah.
Wow. Harry's about how much now?
8.
8 feet. Okay.
So double that.
Yeah.
Lord. Also, I want to get close to
And
That's
Rog,
12.
12 feet. Okay.
So something 4 foot longer than that.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
massive.
It's not only the length, I mean, it's the
Girth.
weight.
Yeah, the
Head.
girth, the
He
everything.
weighs about double him, right?
Yeah. He might not be too bothered actually. Sometimes, you know, they're peculiar. Sometimes they can go really nasty and ram the fence and all of that because you can see he does damage.
Yeah, right there. It's all
Oh yeah, they're
boiled.
punching through the fence when they're ready. That's why we make the fence springy,
Mhm.
so it doesn't break their teeth. Because they can rip their teeth on a chain link fence.
Yeah.
We don't want that. So they'll oh yeah, they can get really grouchy with each other.
Do they have a tongue?
No,
No, huh?
they have a valve. It's a flap, muscular flap. You can see it there.
Yeah.
It's a palatal valve
Yeah.
that allows them when they're underwater. Say they have a fish, they can grab the fish with their mouth open, and no water will get in their lungs. But they can't swallow underwater, so they have to come up
Yeah.
and then swallow up. Yeah.
Okay.
And remember, their teeth are not designed
Crocodile.
for chewing.
So they swallow whole.
Their teeth are designed for basically grabbing and crushing,
Yeah.
Oh.
and then down the hatch.
Mhm.
Oh.
So they don't need a tongue.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, crocodile.
Well, they got it right, didn't they? Evolution got this one pretty good. Because if you're looking at 185 million years of evolution and the animals basically not changed much. And we've been on this planet in our present form barely 3 million years. I mean, some good came out of this one. Nature got this one working. If this is warm-blooded, if this is a warm-blooded animal and not
I
cold-blooded,
could not survive.
they would be the dominant species on the planet.
Yeah.
We'd be the ones hiding around, worried about whether we're going to get eaten or not. Yeah, he's got his little snorkels. Yeah, they're pretty well developed. What makes them very interesting too is their hump on the rostrum of the top of the head. That's very pronounced in the American croc. Other crocodiles and their scute patterning is also different. Their skin is also a classic skin. It's a very beautiful skin. But yet this species, there's only in Cuba and one captive farm in Colombia where they're allowed to do a few skins. Otherwise, this animal and elsewhere, no killing, no culling, no skinning, no meat, no nothing. Go on, go on.
Go swim.
Go, shoot. Go on. He's not moving, you see it? He's frozen. He's frozen. He's totally frozen.
So it's also interesting that he's not distracted by us at all.
No, he is focused on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seal up everything, you know. All the air flap behind the eye, that slit, they lock that too when they're ready. They have their nictitating membrane which they put across, like a visor when they dive to protect their eyes. They have all those little dots that you see on the snout, those little dots. Those are pressure sensors. They have chemoreceptors. They can smell underwater, they can feel pressure waves underwater, so there could be murky water and something swims past and they can grab it. They feel the pressure changes.
Yeah.
They're highly advanced animal. And they got a big frontal lobe. Their brain may be small, but their frontal lobe is well developed. And that's a sign of intelligence. They're a thinking animal, they're not just an instinctive animal. So basically, they're problem solvers. So you have to know what you're doing with them. They're smart.
How long can they stay underwater?
They can do different time limits depending what they want to do. Most times they don't stay down for very long, just a few minutes.
Okay.
If they go into lockdown and decide to have a nap underwater, they can stay underwater over an hour, or maybe even up to 2 hours sometimes. But what they do then is they do what whales and other marine mammals do. They do bradycardia. They shunt. They basically take all of the blood flow, reduce their metabolic rate right down. Heartbeat goes down to like a couple of beats a minute, and they shunt the blood from various parts of the body just to keep the organs going.
Okay.
So, because they don't need them, that circulation. They also, their circulatory system is probably one of the most advanced on the planet. They have a 4-chambered heart as well, They're like us and birds.
Yeah.
Other reptiles have a 3-chambered heart, only 1 ventricle. These guys have 2 ventricles. But there is a flow between the 2 ventricles. So it's not completely isolated like us. But they have a very advanced circulatory system.
How big is their heart?
Oh, good size.
Must be good size. No?
Good size, good size. Yeah, fish size.
That has to feed.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So when like a big one dies now, how do you process that? Do you just let them decay naturally or bury?
Give it a burial.
Okay.
Yeah, give it a burial. Yeah, I treat them with respect.
Yeah.
They couldn't care less.
Well, they know where their bread is buttered. They know
Exactly.
that I'm their caregiver. I mean, don't think I won't cuss them when they're ready, because they can be like little petulant children. But I'll swat them. I mean, if one misbehaves, I'll swat him across his rear end with a pipe. But we don't use anything that's going to hurt them.
Yeah.
Just show them.
Oh, you have to discipline them from time to time.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at pepper.
Yes, that's a lot of
That will
pepper.
burn you. And these trees won't die. I want them to die. They won't die.
Nice and healthy and strong. Don't make
He's
them
trying
die.
to get them to
Yes,
die,
sir.
guys, and look how much pretty pepper you can get from it. Okay, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your hospitality.
And thanks for the pepper.
Give me that one time, No, that's stupid.
Hospitality.
Well, the Huntress Marina.
You come and dip on a place many times.
And we still have a restaurant now.
Yeah?
Across Carter Park in the Cross Valley. We
Oh,
have a pizza place there.
she's right. Yeah,
Oh no, we missed it.
Sure, we missed it. Sure.
Harry took off.
Now you see a big croc.
Oh, wow.
Hurry, come on.
Look at this big guy. Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Look at that.
Told you. All right, Rogue, leave him alone.
Oh, it's over here. Hey, you caused it, you know.
You don't want to mess with that.
Whoa.
And I've got 2 guys walking up. They're gonna have to turn back because he's going down.
Yeah, they're probably going to say, uh-oh, crocodile coming their way.
Yeah, they can't go past him.
Watch him to go and lie down right there. So I watch him.
Right in the middle of the way.
Yeah,
Get me. But he is huge, man.
Now you see how grumpy they can get with each other.
Yeah. That head alone is massive.
I mean, I've had much bigger, as I told you, but that's still a good size.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is, as I say, we don't
So-
want these animals to be too exposed to people because they will cause problems.
Yeah. So this is the biggest one you have right now,
No.
or okay?
No, he's not the biggest. That one is longer, but not as robust. That other one is as big as Rogue, and probably even a little fatter. He's triple X, but he has a. We had to amputate the forearm because what happened was he was caught illegally and tied up, and that arm became necrotic, and we had to amputate it back in 2013.
Wow. So he can still walk?
Oh, he's still pretty good. He has 2 females. He's breeding them. All right, one arm.
Well, you don't need no leg to breathe,
You
right?
don't need no leg.
Don't need no leg to breed.
Oh, and an interesting fact that you know about these animals too. Snakes, lizards, tortoises, turtles, they have 2 hemipenises.
Okay.
So they have 2. They don't use both of them at one time, obviously. Crocodilians are like us.
Okay.
So that's another interesting fact you don't realize.
Right, the side of the foot of the one.
Yeah. Me and him, I thump him when that one and him get up, and when he pin him, I had to go right on top of him and pump him in the neck and everything. Yeah, when he spun around on me, I have to jump off quick because I don't want to get him. You do not want to get caught.
Your head can
Yeah, crush it.
Yeah, that would be gone.
No, if he catches a limb, by the time he shakes, he doesn't have to twist. What he has
Yeah.
to do is shake it.
Yeah, and it pops off.
Why you won't behave yourself?
I am behaving.
And you notice he's not grumbling with us either.
Yeah,
Focused on that, you know.
yeah.
I need to know him place. Tell him that. Are you run things yourself? Eh?
That's crazy though.
Green sitting in just.
Tell your boss here that you are not doing anything wrong.
We know that an animal this size can do serious damage or kill. But the thing about it is, give them a break.
Yeah.
If you do the right thing, you're pretty safe. If you do the wrong thing, you can get hurt. Fishermen, spear fishermen who go in areas and drag fish lines with blood coming off of the fish and all that, they're begging for it. You want to do that's like sharks. You want to do that?
Carry their lunch.
You carry their lunch. Come on, do the right thing around these animals. If you see a big croc and you're fishing and you see one that size, come out to the water. If it's something that size, chances are you're safe.
Or throw him a fish way over there and then you get out of the water quick.
I've been doing it for years and I'm not missing anything yet. But the thing is, I know the animal and I know when to take chance and when not to take chance. And I'm never complacent around it. All you see me, I fool around with them and the rest of it. I'm not complacent with them.
Yeah.
I know what they can do. And I know they're fast as lightning.
Yeah,
And you make a mistake,
you're gone.
you're going to pay. Cold and nice, eh? See the hump? You see how pronounced that hump is?
Yeah.
Yeah, other crocs don't have that. Other species.
Oh,
Yeah. That's a defining feature of this species. Beautiful animal though. Beautiful color.
Yeah.
Gorgeous color.
Especially when you're wet.
I'm trying to get people to when they come here. I say, look, this is not the only place. We know it's private property, but this area is beautiful. And you can go out and drive through the pasture, go out onto the beach, and you can picnic on the beach. You can. Hey!
whoa.
Where are your guests?
Go on down.
Where are your guests? Are they there yet? Oh.
Go on down, Harry.
Hurry, run out backside, Where in there? No.
Well, they're probably seeing crocs. They have to turn around. Go on down. Go and take a walk and go around the other pool. Which is what we need because the coral reefs have been shattered. We used to have a beautiful reef out here,
It's not private.
Harriet is going to take a bath.
All right.
Oh,
You have to cool down. So then just
Yeah, just slide in there.
so elegant.
Very elegant,
Yeah,
right?
it's not rough out. You just.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea.
It's nice to come here though and see animals just doing their thing.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Definitely.
Otherwise, you only see them behind big fences and with bars and concrete where they are. And that alone I hate. How can you put animals in
It
concrete?
damages them.
Exactly. No, this is perfect.
Alrighty, well,
Anyhow.
thank you.
Thank you again.
You have a safe drive up, and I'm sorry for the bad road you hear.
It's not your fault.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you some water. Cool it down.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and get the hot water out the pipe. I'm gonna repipe a lot of this. This is not finished, yeah?
Oh, there's somebody enjoying that.
You want a piece of gizzard? Watch this. I'll try something.
He turned his head towards it.
I just signed it. The sign the visit book.
Oh, that's no. Yep. Can you sign my visitor's book? Yeah. I'll come in.
Do that.
You don't want it very full, you know. He's had food, you know. Very gentle.
Yeah, you would think he would be more aggressive maybe, right? Nothing like that. Just taking it with
He's really not that hungry because he has had food. Come. You don't want any more, do you?
I mean, I'll eat it if you give it to me, but you just gotta put it right in my mouth.
What, pen? Okay.
Okay, let's go and sign the visitor's book.
Excellent.